Why is it that almost every South African I encounter is a good dancer? What do you people do? Like, how do you learn to dance this good? So here's the thing, right? Most Africans actually can dance because traditional dance is like a key part of like our cultures, and we're very similar, even though we like have all our differences and stuff. We're all very similar. So yes, I understand traditional dance and all that, but there is something about South Africans when it comes to dance. Like, I don't know which other group of people in the world that can do it like you guys. So I need you to tell me how. Like, is it something that you guys like see like in your DNA, or is it, or is it like you guys get trained as kids to learn how to dance? Because it's not even just like the movement; it's the speed at which you guys learn routines, right? So most routines you just do 4 of each step, 2 of one step, and all. But South African dance routines that I have seen recently are like super complicated for the average person. Yeah, you guys catch on so quickly and you just learn it and you just do all the things. Like, how now? Like, teach me, because for those of you who are always telling me that, oh, you're one of us now, blah 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 blah, if you want me to genuinely be one of you, then please come and save me, because as you see me like this, I cannot dance to save my life. Like, 2 left feet, all that jazz. Please help me, okay? Tell me why you guys dance so good. My second question for you guys is about lobola, right? So lobola is the South African equivalent of paying a bride price or a dowry. And I have heard a lot from both South Africans and non-South Africans about how expensive lobola is in this country, number of cows and all that. Now I understand dowry and everything. Like in my culture, we bring yams, we bring a goat, we bring all kinds of gifts here. But I just find that compared to all the other dowries I've heard of, like especially on the African continent, South African lobola seems like the most expensive kind. So I want you guys to give me a little bit of context as to how you arrive at these figures or this number of animals or this number of items. I think it will just be really interesting to hear more about that from people who actually like own the culture, embrace the culture and everything, right? Yeah, how do you know whether it's 10 or 40 or 80 cows? I've heard of as much as 40 cows. And I was just like, wow, where are they going to keep them? I mean, I know that people have farmland and all that, but yeah, I just want to know more. I feel like it's a very interesting topic and I want to hear you guys' voices on that topic. Now on to question 3. Guys, there is one thing about most South Africans that I have seen that blows my mind, and it is how good your skin is. You guys have amazing skin, okay? Let me just say the majority of you have amazing skin, like really beautiful, clear skin. Yes, people are acne prone and all, but like it just doesn't get as bad as some, skin that I have seen from other parts of the continent. So I really wonder, like, are there any traditional skincare methods that you follow? I know that, of course, there's the skincare on the shelves and everything, but what I'm asking about now is traditional skincare. Like, for example, in Nigeria, we would do black soap. Sometimes they would use palm oil in black soap and just use that for people. We have shea butter and stuff like that. And there are people who use only shea butter on their babies and on their children till a certain age, and it really helps in some instances and stuff. So I want to know what's like the South African equivalent of that, like traditional skincare. What are the things basically that you grew up with that are not like factory made products, but like are very essential to South African culture and skincare, and how men and women take care of their skins and what gives you glowing skin? Another suspicion I have is that because your cuisine is also very like vegetable based, like the 7 colors and the spinach dishes and all that good stuff, I feel like you guys eat lots of veggies here, which is really good and healthy. So I feel like that has an impact on your skin as well. But I would just like to know what other skincare measures exist that are like more traditional. So please tell me all about that. Number 4. I have been seeing something lately, right? And like I said, I can Google these things, right? But it's just more interesting to hear it from you guys. So whenever I go to like the local markets and stuff, I usually see older women with like clay on their faces. And I want to know like what the spiritual or cultural significance of that is. What type of clay is that? What does it do for the skin? Or is it a skincare measure, or is it a traditional / religious activity? I want to know all about that. So if you know what I'm talking about, please tell me all about it. Is it just plain clay, like clay and water, or are there other things that are mixed into it? Does it bring good fortune? What's it all about? Just tell me, okay? Tell me, educate this Nigerian girl. let me know all about it. And now I'm moving on to my fifth question, which will be the last one for this video, because I just want to keep it short and simple. I mean, I know that you're going to be typing a lot of comments, answering and stuff, so let's do this five for now, okay? Question 5 is this, guys. How easy do you think it is for a non-native Zulu speaker to learn Zulu? How easy do you think it is? Because let me tell you why I'm asking this question, okay? I get a lot of side eyes, judgment, bombastic yeah, like I just get a lot of that because I don't know how to speak Zulu, and because like people just expect me to like know, like you lived in the country 3 years, you should just know how to speak. So how easy do you actually think it is for somebody to learn? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like saying I'm not going to make an effort. As a matter of fact, I have made an effort. I know like my basic Zulu words, how to greet people, how to say thank you, how to ask for somebody's name, how to say my name, things like that. But to have like a full-on conversation in Zulu is something that I don't know how to do. And quite honestly, one of the reasons why I haven't been so invested in learning is because I plan to move around the country a lot, I think. And I just find that like in different parts of the country there are different languages, just like it is in Nigeria. So if I learn Zulu now and then I move somewhere else and the primary language is say Osa. I hope I pronounced that right. Oh my goodness. If that is the primary language there, then will I go and start learning that all over again and stuff? So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the question here is, okay, there are two questions here actually. Number one, how easy do you think Zulu is to learn? Like you guys are native speakers, so I'm sure it must have come easy to you here in family, picking it up at school and all. But for a non-native speaker, for a person who's grown up and around other languages, how easy do you actually think it is to learn Zulu? And the second question under this is, are there any tips? Maybe there are actually like ways that you can recommend for somebody to learn how to speak this language better, right? So do you have any tips apart from like, oh, okay, learn the easy words first. Now that the easy words are out of the way, now that we're going like conversational, are there any tips that you can recommend for a non-native Zulu speaker or basically a person who does not understand Zulu? Even books, like if there's a book that makes it super easy that you know about, then I'm happy to jump on that. So tell me in the comments. So yeah, those are my 5 questions for this video. I want to know about you guys' dancing abilities that are supreme. I want to know about lobola and how you come about knowing exactly what to negotiate and stuff. I want to know about traditional skincare methods. I want to know about the clay I find on women's faces and what it signifies. And I want to know about how like you guys can help a non-native Zulu speaker learn to speak Zulu better.
Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is justchizy. So guys, I guess this Nigerian sister isn't the only one that have asked this question. I've also asked this question several times. I remember asking South Africans that why is it that like 100% of South Africans, they love to dance and they know how to dance. And I've asked severally to know if it's in your DNA or like you just grow up and learn it. Like there's no South Africa that you see that doesn't know how to sing. South Africans knows how to sing and they can dance very, very well. I've seen a lot of South African babies, even those with diapers, dancing amapiano, and I've also seen South African babies dancing this South African traditional dance. I guess is called Zulu dance, right? Yes, this Zulu dance that you throw you throw one leg up and finally hit yourself on the floor, like you hit your bum bum on the floor, right? That one I love it so much. I've tried several times to learn how to dance that traditional dance, that cultural dance, but I'm not getting it. And each time I hit myself on the ground, it pains me so much. Now I'm pretty sure that in most African countries they use cows as dowry, they use it as bride price. But like I've seen I don't know what country is that. I've forgotten that country where they use 2 trailer or 2 tracks of cows to marry a lady, like I guess Sudan. Yeah, yeah, South Sudan, right? Yeah, I guess that should be South Sudan. Like with lot of money. When I mean lot of money, like lots of money in dollars. Hey, and 2 trailers of cows. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, really? But when you look at these people, they don't look that rich. Like the South Sudanese, like they don't look that rich. So so women are so expensive in that country. I couldn't even believe it. Now in this video, this is actually my first time hearing that South Africans also use cows to marry. That means there's a lot of African countries that their women are so expensive, like extremely expensive. if more far more expensive than Nigeria, honestly, because a cow in Nigeria, my sister, my brother, is too expensive. Like just one cow is very, very expensive. Talk more of using two cows, three cows, four cows. Even in Nigeria, we don't use cow to marry. We don't use gown. You just go and get list. Like you go to the bride's village, like the family, they will give you list. The women will write their list. The men will write their list. The young ladies, the maidens will write their list, right? Then you will just have to buy those lists. And if you can't buy them, you can give them. You can pay in cash, right? Yeah. But the only people that ask for goats are the fathers, and it's just one goat. So in all those things, there is no cow. You won't even buy any cow. So I'm so surprised that even in South Africa, they also use cows, like not cows, not just one cow, cows to marry. So which means their women are far much expensive than in West Africa. Yes, because I haven't heard that there's any country in West Africa where they use cows to marry, right? No, I haven't. Then, as for the skincare, I've also been wanting to ask those questions. Like I've always wanted to ask South Africans, how do they do all that? Because I've noticed that South Africans, they have this beautiful skin, this glass skin. Their skin is always skinning. Their skin is always skinning, very shiny. And we all know that South Africa has the most beautiful girls in Africa, right? So I've always wanted to ask this question to know their secret, why their skin is always glowing, right? So I'll be glad if you all can tell me the secret as I will be reading your comments at the section. Then lastly, I guess I also love South African language. Yeah, that's why I'm able to speak the few ones, the little ones like Ngiakutanda, Siakutanda, Ngiabonga, and I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm still learning. I guess these are Zulu languages, right? And I'm still learning. So thank you guys for always being here for me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you for showing me love. Thank you for always being here for your girl. I still remain your girl, Just Cheesy. Please do not forget to drop the questions at the comment section as I'll be reading your comments one after the other.